Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild and OBS works pretty fine as a recording tool, I have to say. I had a bit of the problem that the first recorded stuff was a bit blurry, or not blurry, it was not really sharp. It looked like it was recorded in a different um, uh, resolution. It wasn't, so I can't really say what the problem there was. But otherwise, it doesn't impact the game a lot, and I can use a different editing program that renders a lot faster. Just to explain technicalities. Another thing that I constantly notice is this. There's constantly blocks missing out of the ship. Sometimes here's stuff missing or so, and I constantly have to fly around the ship and see if something more happened. I don't know what's up there. It could be that I don't know, that the amount of blocks just breaks the game and does something that the game doesn't like. I'm not sure. See another one, and I can't always be sure that I didn't break that out, but sometimes there's blocks missing in areas where I definitely didn't come through the wall or the the side of the ship. The wall, the floor, or the side of the ship. So I don't know. What we want to do today is I want to bring jump drives into the ship and then make a first jump just to see, or not, don't know, maybe we make a first jump just to see if that works or if the game explodes if we bring this monster out of the dock and then jump with it. Another thing that I can show you is that I'm trying to decide for colors. These are basically the colors that the last big ship had. Main color blue, then some gray and really dark gray, nearly black highlights. Highlights is the wrong word. And some white mixed into it. I like the color combination and I would go with that again. So maybe you can say if there's something different. I thought about green. I'm not so big. I'm not so into green that I would like to see this as a main color. Also thought about the yellow. But having this ship in this amount of yellow, I'm not sure. But today again, I need some jump drives for the ship, and that we will, or these we will place into a room that by the way, I don't know if you noticed that I turned off the shadows for the game to maybe get a bit more performance out of it. I hope it's not too bad. I tried to have everything up so at least it doesn't look but without shadows sometimes the game looks a bit weird. I'm not sure. But on the other hand, I like to have not so much problems with the game. And one of the things that mainly happens when I play the game is that my PC really runs, the graphics card really runs crazy hot. I don't know what Space Engineers does that other games don't do, that my graphic card reacts violently basically to the game. But hey, that's what's happening, and I'm trying to get around that. So you can see I made this room here next to the assemblers. There's a space between the outside wall and the room, so that I maybe can put in some heavy armor or so to protect this area from hits, and I want to see how many jump drives I can fit in here. So these, I would go with 1 row for now, but I have the space to put 2 rows of jump drives in here, and I would like to see how crazy I can go with 1 row for now. The jump drives. Oh, I miscount. Okay, I'm okay with that. I can live with that. These hopefully still work. I have some connections to the conveyor system. Not that I need them, but better to have them. If not, it will just be. We will just be angry. I'm trying to figure out how to say that. Oh, we had some talks in the Discord for the last. Okay, I think one thing I should have here is maybe a control station. Just to be able to see how much energy these things take away, because you can see that it brings in 32 megawatts. Okay, that's not bad. I think I have 15 gigawatts on the whole station. I prepped this ship with more reactors. But I first need to make a trip to get more and more uranium to stock this up. This is so crazy. Stored power, okay, it's getting fully charged in 6 minutes. That's neat. Let me do this, and then we just take this off. I don't need the control thrusters or something like that. So I don't want this control station to be one thing that that moves the ship. I know that I should have to get rid of the. What you can't do is you can't, I think, decouple the gyros from the control station. That's one thing I'm a bit sad about. So you would still be able to move the ship around, as far as I know. It would be neater if you could do that, to have stations that people can man without being able to control the ship itself. There are things that might be able to do that, but I don't know if there's one of the other Colt's consoles or something like that, if they have the ability to just have consoles that are not there for steering the ship, that would be great. And the problem is the normal seats, they don't cut it, kind of. I want to have turret stations with monitors and all this stuff. Okay, what do we need? What's the holdup? Superconductors and gravity generator components. Power cells. Okay, this is not cheap. Let's say it that way. This will not be cheap. Might take a while to get this done. So maybe we will make a short break so that I can wait until these are done. Again, I still have to go around the ship and see where there is stuff missing and all that stuff. I hope it's just an outside thing, and that it's maybe a problem with the built-in repair system, that not suddenly, don't know, some glass here or so vanishes. That would be bad, because then all the air in the ship would just go away. And I'm not sure. These things, you can set up actions. But when do these actions happen? Is that when they... I will have to take a look at that and see if it's similar to the... If it's similar to the... Come on. To the sensors, where you have one action that triggers when you go into the sensor field, and then one action that triggers if you go out of the sensor field. Maybe it's something similar when it depressurizes and when it pressurizes. We could test that, but I'm not sure if I really want to. If I want to really risk all the air and with that all the ice that I have. Hangar doors, front. Let us just say closed. No. Okay, and then maybe here too. We could just do hangar doors front. Now the question is, okay, here it doesn't happen. So does it? This is a lot of air that we would just waste. But on the other hand, I want to test that. Hello? Nothing is moving. So that's not what's happening here. These have to be hangar doors front. Yeah, hangar doors front. I knew that these are... So when do these trigger? When do these trigger? It would be neat to figure that out, because then we could maybe... Now something happened. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That could be the thing. It could be that it's the other way around. That this is the action that happens when it should we test that? So this is the action that the first action is the action that happens when it pressurizes. Could that be the case? I'm not sure. We could test that again. Ah, come on. It's worth testing that. Come on. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Did you see that? As soon as it changed the star to close. That's amazing, because then I can have yeah, something like safety measures that happen when a room loses pressure or something like that. That's a cool thing. That's one thing we can definitely do. Let me reload on oxygen, and then later when we're off, when I'm off air, basically, I will take a look at how much ice I wasted there, because again, this is all connected, all pressurized. How much is it? How much does happen here? Yeah, good. I think I will make a short break and then come back to you when this all works here. This ship now has 5 reactors, 4 up here and 1 hidden down there somewhere. I'm not sure if it's overkill or if I'm not doing enough power-wise. So it could be that I just add 3 or 4 more just to be on the safe side and not knowing if that's too much. Let us see how far the jump drives have come. They should be ready, but I'm not sure if they are loaded up. But that should be the case. No, it's not. So they're still loading, but that's okay. How much time is it? Okay, 2. And how bad is it? 2 minutes. Okay, that is good. Okay, then let us go and take a look. I want to get an overview of how much stuff we have on board and how bad it would be to just leave now and then maybe do stuff on the way to build a small drill and to Cabrio. how's it called? Convertible bridge or something? Cabrio? I'm not sure. A car without a top in Germany is considered a cabrio, and that's we have that at the moment. We're getting the crisp non-air of open space, I would say. Let us sit down. This is still the monitor for the drop, the decoy drop. I finished the candy cane. There's a connector in the front and a build system the whole way down, and we should be good to go, except again it's not colored and there's still open space that we can use for things. But on the other hand, it would be nice to get going. So let us just take a look. We should be able to disconnect from the station and then at least at least get going, I would say. I've put down some more gyroscopes because I have the feeling this ship is so heavy that we might run into problems there. By the way, the blocks that I'm missing in the front, and I'm pointing towards it, and that's completely unnecessary. There's blocks missing in the front. They are missing on purpose. I want to, at one point, I talked about that, have something like a missile system or so that where I can launch missiles from. These build missiles. I never did that. Downloaded some script maybe that I can use there. Not sure. And we still have to think if we can get something like a fleet system going where we maybe can take the Duchessa with us, or if we have to bring it in later. I'm not sure how to do it. We will have to see. But first we undock this. Just get a bit away from the station. Ah, nice. Even the side movement is, for such a big ship, relatively fast. Front movement, the amount of thrusters on the back and on the front should be good enough to to get us really going. Yeah, for such a big ship, this is definitely fast enough. And again, this will be mostly stationary. It will not move a lot. That's why we have the jump drives. I want to get a bit more away. And by the way, there you can see all the build decoys and all that stuff. I'm not sure if I take something with me, or so if we will just not start over, but leave everything here and then build everything that we need on the way. And again, I still want to build this fairly modular ship thing, where I can where the ship in most parts look similar, kind of. I'm not sure if I can get this idea through, but what I want is a bottom connection and then have a block that has all the necessary thrusters and the cockpit for the small ships, and then put stuff on there. So drills, welders, weapons, and then maybe get something similar in design for a landing ship. Again, we want to land on Mars. That's the first mission I want to do with this ship, kind of. So let us just do a small jump into that direction. I will save just to be sure, and then we will just get the jump drives, all of them. Jump, save, so that I can set them. This will be the main jump drive, and I think I can then hide everything. 442 kilometers. That's not bad, but on the other hand, one thing I want to see is maybe because the Duchessa has a jump drive, and I just want to see her jump range. The ship is a lot smaller, it's one jump drive, so I'm not sure if that 103. So we are good with the jump range. Maybe you say put down more, but the amount of materials that I used up on this is pretty crazy. So let us maybe stay with the amount that we... Oh no, oh no. By the way, I don't know if you noticed that, but I'm trying to turn the ship, and that's not fun. That's not fun. Oh no. We need more gyros. I've put in the meantime, while the jump drives were building, I've put down, I don't know, 20 gyroscopes, and that did nothing. Nothing. I want to turn in the direction of Mars, so that we can maybe go into that direction. Make a 100-kilometer jump or something like that. That would be nice. Maybe I should take a ship with me that I can use to fly back and forth. But I'm okay. I'm okay with that right now. To maybe just start into a new adventure with this monster here. Oh man, that's just crazy. We need more gyros. That's one thing that we definitely have to take a look at. Let me maybe make a shortcut, and then we will see us when we can at least make a jump with the ship. But this is ridiculous. This took a while. This really took a while. Um, it's turning this ship again. That will be addressed in the next episode, I would say. What we should do is maybe set the jump range to around 200 kilometers. I think we then jump behind the Earth-like planet, so that we maybe can better see Mars and jump towards it. The planet below the sun there must be the alien planet, and we can see that Mars's moon is still there. So that's a thing we should do now. Let me get the jump drive on the jump drive main. We just need one of the jump drives to just initiate the jump and then go. That will be nice. I want to do something before I jump. Let me do this, and then we jump and say seated crew on board, 1 operational jump drives 9, achievable 100, 201. That's completely okay. That's where I want to go. And then I want to make a screenshot. That's nice. That's nice. Good. Let's see where we jumped. It could be that we are in the gravity field of the planet and we will die, but it seems that's not the case. That's good. What I didn't do, and maybe that's one thing that we somehow should address, is I didn't add a laser antenna to the ship. So this might be, yeah, two things that we should fix from here. We will try to establish connection with the base with the laser antenna, and although the laser antenna could be problematic, maybe that's one thing that we should do later. Now we have the higher range for the laser antennas, so we could establish one from the base to the orbital base around the Earth-like planet. That is that thing there, and then maybe go from there to Mars. I'm not sure how far this is away, but we will jump towards Mars and see how far it is. So no connection back to the base. We will go from here with the ship, with the stuff that we have, and hopefully that's enough for everything right now. Ooh, that will be nice. Do we have something in the area that we could... There's an asteroid that we could go to and maybe see if we can find stuff. There's an asteroid. There's some asteroids. That's good. So we have some materials around, and I can just go from here, build some things. Again, we still need a drill. We still need... yeah, a drill would be one thing, and we need to put gyros on here. What is the amount of stuff that we have on board? Okay, that's what we have right now. On materials, that seems to be okay. And ingots, oh, we have 3k uranium, that's good. Gravel, not so much, but how much? 5 million units of, nearly 6 million units of. That's good. That's good. That can stay that way. Cobalt. Cobalt is one thing that we miss out on. Nickel, but that's good. And ores. How many ores do we have? Not so many. Oh, okay, we have ice. I thought we don't have ice. We even have still more uranium and platinum. And more ferrium. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We could just go straight to Mars and then work from there and see what we... Oh, yeah, we don't have silver or something like that. Maybe we could search for that. I'm not sure. We will see. Good, people. First jump with a big monster, and I'm still in search for a name for this thing. And great, great, great. Yeah, let me know what you think about the... Is the recording okay? Is the sound okay? I'm still not sure. Makes my life a lot easier to record with OBS. On the other hand, I can't... There's no way for me to balance at the moment. If I have, for example, a guest or something, balancing the audio is a bit harder than I like it. Maybe I can... I don't know if I can make differences there. If I can, with the mixer that OBS brings with it, maybe mix Discord differently from desktop audio or something like that. We will have to see. Good, people. I would say thanks for watching. Hope you liked the episode. If you did, then please leave a like on the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya, guys.